Hey everybody, Logan here. Today I'm back finally with a controller that I've been waiting for so long, and this is the follow-up to the Mobapad ChiTu, and that is the ChiTu 2. So this one's designed for the Switch 2, but will also work on multiple platforms. I was really looking forward to this once Mobapad reached out to me. As you guys know, I've covered quite a few of their offerings, with the most recent ones being, well, the ChiTu and the Hubuntu. Fantastic controllers, some of the best that I've used in quite some time. This is a brand that really took me by surprise, and when they initially reached out to me, I don't know how long ago it was, but it's been quite some time, over a year now, and their products have just been chef's kiss. So I have high expectations for the new ChiTu 2, and guess what it can do? Wake the Switch 2. So we are going to test this out on the Switch 2 and all of its features, and I'm going to show you something that really blew my mind. Should I say blew my mind, or just made me extremely happy, because no other Switch 2 Pro controller has done this yet except for one, and I'll get into that. So how about I shut up, let's unbox this and test this baby out. Here we go. We have the Mobapad ChiTu 2 mechanical controller. Now, the mechanical aspect of this is pretty nifty because it's got the mechanical buttons, but it's overlaid with their liquid silicone. So it's still mechanical, but it's got a much quieter sound. Well, according to them. I don't know. Haven't unboxed and tested it yet, because that's what we're doing here. And one of the big things are, it has that buttery smooth, no friction, anti-friction rings. Kind of like the Switch 2 Pro controller, where it's so buttery smooth, there's actually no hitting the sidewalls and stuff like that. But it's the first one to do that with TMR sticks. So that is a big deal. That's what everybody's been looking forward to. So let's go over some of the things that it shows on the back. It has NFC, TMR. Now, like I said, the TMR has those sticks. 6-axis motion control, so if you're looking for gyro, you got that. You got a settings button down here to map your flappy paddles in the back. You got your custom button, and you have mechanical buttons, like I said, with the liquid silicone over it. So those things, so good. I mean, the ChiTu just blew my mind with that. We have a mode switch, so you can go from different platforms. The GR, GL buttons, which are the back flappy paddles, and a charging contact pin. So if you get the one with the charge pad, it docks right away. Otherwise, that's about it. It's a pretty simple box. It keeps with the current aesthetic of all their boxes, and I think that's pretty nice. So let's open this bad boy. And there we go. Ooh, they are not kidding. It feels exactly like a Switch 2 Pro controller. Oh, that is nice. Dare I say even better? Oh, mechanical triggers. Membrane buttons up here. Mechanical face buttons. Now, one thing that it doesn't say on the box, and if it does, because it's not in English, it does have swappable faceplates. So this faceplate can come off if I can get it off, because I have no fingernails. It's just supposed to be able to pop off. That's what the instructions told me. There we go now then yet. So yes, they do have swappable faceplates. As of right now, I don't know how or where or when they're going to sell swappable ones, where you can just pull them on and off, but they do have other colors available So if you get the other colors, I know you can swap them right away. So those sticks are amazing. Those are TMR sticks. My thing, I like real D-pads. Let me see. Okay, that's the 2. I'm assuming it's this way after we put that back on. I did something wrong there. That don't look right. There we go. I feel a little stupid there because I had it on the right way and I just didn't press it in all the way. I prefer that over the Series X style of D-pad. Ooh, that is nice. So no trigger locks. I know there's a lot of people that are gonna complain, but remember, mechanical triggers. You got digital and not analog, so you don't need them. It's technically already a trigger lock. So you have that. You have the 2 programmable flappy paddles. Again, people are gonna complain. Why not 4? People are just gonna complain because that's what they do. So if you look at the back, it's Bluetooth, and that should be Nintendo Switch. Let's see if there's anything English in here. That ain't English. Oh, there we go. Okay, on the back we have the charging contacts. What does it say each of them do? All right, here we go. We've got Bluetooth, and in the middle is just, okay, so you got 2 functions here. The middle is just off. So you got Bluetooth on the left, Nintendo Switch on the right. For the left, it's Android, iOS, PC, games that natively support game controllers. And then on the right, it's just Switch. So you got Bluetooth and wired for the Switch. So there we go. Now you also have your programmability on the macro function. So people who ask, does it have macro functionality? Yes, it does. And then it shows you also how to connect it to your Switch as well as PC and Android there. You also have turbo functionality if you are interested in turbo functionality. Me, I'm just worried about how it feels during gameplay. I just want to be able to play my Marvel Cosmic Invasion or my Mario Kart the best way possible without having to worry about drift. I mean, this kind of puts that Switch 2 Pro controller to shame. Oh wow, I mean, super buttery smooth. Ooh, all right, let's finish up this part, connect it to the Switch 2. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Between the initial recording of that first part and this part, there was an issue. So I did the sync process. Now, when you're doing the sync process, what you want to do is go here, change grip order. You're going to see it come here. It's going to flash. Mine was already synced, so that's what it's going to do. You come out here. When you come out here, you're going to take off the left Joy-Con. This light's going to flash blue, and then that means it's synced, and then all you have to do is turn off the console, which we will do now, and I'll show you. It should just wake the console. There you go. So now one thing that I had an issue with is, well, it just wasn't working. There's going to be a little reset button here. There in the back, you're going to have to turn to the center so it's powered off, then turn it to the switch mode and reset it by using a little pin or something. I have one of these little Disney pins, and I just reset it, and then I was able to sync it. Now, I'm not going to say that everybody's Switch 2 is going to have that issue, but if you do run into that issue where your controller will not sync, or it will sync, won't stay synced, or won't flash blue after you remove the left Joy-Con in order to do the wake up process, yes, that's what you're going to have to do. So again, let me go through it really quickly. Once you turn on the system, you power it on by pressing this once. Then you go over here, you go into change grip order, you hold that until it flashes, it'll sync, and then you go back out. And then once it's synced, you pull off the left Joy-Con. The logo will flash blue. When it does, you connect it back, and then you will be synced for wake up. So that's how you're gonna have to do that. And again, if that does not work, for some reason the light does not flash blue, hard reset the controller. There you go. So with that part out of the way, how about we get into testing the controller? Let's start with Mario Kart, because yeah, we have to start with Mario Kart. Let's make sure the volume's turned all the way up, or at least up enough. Alrighty, we're just gonna go into free roam. Whoops, didn't want to do that. That's actually really nice. That stick is beautiful. All right, so that feels, whoops. So I can already tell you right now, because I just noticed something, the back paddles, the back flappy paddles, already mapped. This is A, this is B. So they come pre-mapped. Your right will be A, your left will be B. So keep that in mind. How about we go back to the main menu? Let's test out another game. Of course, it's going to be Cosmic Invasion because it uses the D-pad, and the D-pad is very important to someone like me and, well, a lot of people who play the Switch, because if you're playing a lot of Switch titles, especially retro titles, you're going to want a solid D-pad. So let's test it out.
Perfect cover for a bang.
Here we go.
Don't need the old spider sense to figure out there's trouble downtown. Watch out, these bugs have been sent by Annihilus himself.
Keep coming, I dare you.
That is nice. That is a very nice controller in every aspect. You've got fantastic sticks. You've got extremely responsive, low latency D-pad and face buttons. Now, I like the fact that they mixed the mechanical with their liquid silicone caps, so it's got that liquid silicone on top of it, so it makes it last significantly longer. That was one of their things before, and I think that was probably one of the best things they can implement. The only thing I noticed, that faceplate is a little glossy, of course, and it's going to get a lot of fingerprints, as you can see. But that's about it. That's the only thing I have to complain about, because there's really nothing to complain about. I really like this controller. Now, the only issue, if you do have any, is getting it to sync and wake the Switch to. Now, once you get that done, you'll be good to go. And right now, this is probably going to be my daily driver, since it has those amazingly smooth sticks that are, well, what the Switch 2 Pro controller should be. These things are what every Nintendo controller should have, or every first-party official, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, what have you. It's that silky, buttery, smooth, anti-friction, TMR, Ultra Glide. Just an amazing, amazing feel on that stick. I mean, perfection, perfection. And even this is one of those sticks where I don't think I'm going to put a stick cap on it, because it's smooth here, but it's not that smooth where your finger slides off and it's got that nice texture around it. It's just great. And the dead zones are fantastic too. Well, this is for beat 'em up. You're not going to notice it as much because they have specific dead zones that are more attached to the D-pad. But you'll notice it in the Mario Kart or any first-person shooter you're going to be playing. This is a fantastic controller. I like the fact that they added a little orange right there for the Type-C. Little flair. I like this controller. But you know what? Almost everything I've tested so far, I can't complain about with Mobapad. Not a thing. I've used all kinds of stuff like the Joy-Con adapters. Those were cool. The wired to the wireless ones, the ones that charge, ones that don't. The Hubin, the ChiTu. These so many controllers that have just been really good quality. This one feels like it's kind of taken it to the next level in terms of just feel and quality in the hand. I would definitely recommend this, and it's almost half the price of a Switch 2 Pro controller. And you can use it on your Switch 1. You can use it on Switch 2. You can use it on mobile. You can use it on PC. But yeah, you're definitely going to want to use this for your Switch 2 because that is definitely where you're going to get the best out of it. Or your Switch 1. That's fine. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Hopefully this helped you out. Thumbs up. Like this controller. I can't wait to put it through its paces, run it through the long haul, and then within a month or two tell you how well it's holding up. So if you have any questions, again, drop them in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button. God bless each and every one of you. Like what I always say, be legendary. Thanks again.